When you think about working out with dumbbells, you probably picture using a set of two, one in each hand. There are many exercises you can do with two dumbbells, but as a strength and conditioning coach, I can tell you there are just as many, if not more, you can do using just one. In fact, you can effectively train your entire body using a single dumbbell in about 10 minutes. Below, I've outlined 5 exercises you can do sequentially to strengthen your legs, hips, arms, shoulders, and core. Read the detailed descriptions for each exercise to familiarize yourself with the cues and any needed modifications, then follow along with me in the video above as I take you through each exercise. Preparing to work out. It's important to pick a weight that's manageable for you to do all the exercise repetitions with good form. That means avoiding moving your body in ways that compensate for muscle fatigue or weakness in the area you are trying to work, such as doing a bicep curl while swaying your back as you curl the weight up with momentum from your back muscles. If you're new to working out or just returning after a break, be sure to ease back into it for a safe and effective path back to fitness that makes training a fun part of your lifestyle. Doing the 5 exercises. Perform 8 to 10 repetitions of each exercise on each side of your body, unless otherwise noted for exercises that don't alternate sides. As you do the workout, try to breathe in through your nose and either out through your mouth or nose, whatever is most comfortable for you. Breathing in through your nose is going to provide the most oxygenation and enhance your endurance. 1. Goblet squat. Stand with your feet hip distance apart. Hold the dumbbell with both hands at chest level, with each hand cradling one end of the weight. Angle your feet out slightly, opening your hips at an angle that is comfortable for you to squat. Nail and then hold the inhale as you squat down to a level where your hips align slightly below your knees. If that isn't possible, see the modification below. Exhale as you push through your feet and return to a standing position. Try to keep your weight evenly distributed through your feet, legs, and hips. How to modify. If deep squatting is difficult, use a low chair or sturdy box as a base to squat down and gently sit on with each rep. 2. Balancing single leg Romanian deadlift. Hold the dumbbell in your right hand at your side while you stand on your left leg. Inhale and then hold the inhale as you hinge from your hips to bend over halfway while extending your right leg behind you so that your chest and back leg create a long line parallel to the floor. Stabilizing with your standing leg, exhale as you use your hips and core to bring your body back to an upright standing position. Repeat on the opposite side. How to modify. If the back of your leg is too tight to straighten either or both legs, keep a soft bend in both legs. To help with balance, you can perform these without weight while holding the side of a wall. 3. Plank with alternating row. Take a plank position with your feet a little wider than hip distance apart to help counterbalance the weight and movement when you lift the dumbbell to make a rowing movement in one arm. Hold the dumbbell on the floor with your right hand. Exhale as you lift the weight by bending your elbow and hugging it against your rib cage in a rowing motion. Inhale as you straighten your arm and return the weight to the floor while still holding it in your hand. Stabilize through your core to avoid arching your low back. Repeat the reps on the right side before switching to the left side. How to modify. Perform this exercise from a basic hands and knees position in which you're on all fours. 4. Lateral lunge with overhead press. Stand with the dumbbell in your right hand, held up at shoulder height, lightly resting in your shoulder in what's called a racked position. Place your left hand on your hip and step your left leg out laterally to the left, with your left leg bent like a half squat and your right leg straight. Both feet continue to point straight forward as you push off your left leg and step back into a standing position. Then press the dumbbell overhead and return it to the racked position at your shoulder. Each repetition takes 2 breaths. Inhale from standing, holding the inhale as you perform the lateral lunge, then exhale as you push back to standing. Inhale again in standing position and then exhale as you push the weight overhead. Do all your reps on one side before switching the dumbbell to the opposite hand and lateral lunging on the opposite side. How to modify. If the overhead press is too much, you can eliminate it. 5. Seated twist and tap. Sit on the floor with your knees bent, touching together, and your feet on the floor, also touching together. Hold the weight on each end, at your chest, like you did in the goblet squat exercise.